guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fast from Kyuujin. And today we are back on guys with DOC. Episode 10 of season 2.
I checked out the title earlier and I forgot, so we'll see later. In any case, last episode was about exes. Alex's ex, a girl, showed up in town and it made problems with Seth.
Was she an ex though?
Well, she didn't know. But yeah, Alex doesn't like the girl anymore. Like, she moved on, but the whole stress made problems with Seth, who got insecure. He said he was going to give her the space she needed at the end of the episode, but she seems to be moving on to Marissa.
Yeah.
Marissa, who got screamed at by Ryan, who wanted her and Lindsay to, become friends, and he kind of forced it. And it led to Lindsay drinking way too much, and he had to take care of her like he used to with Marissa and his mom.
Yeah.
He got scared, and then he turned his anger on Marissa. So it's unfortunate because they are friends, and they should not fight about these things, but there's no denying that they have history, so to try and just forget about that and move on, it's too soon. And Summer had a thing with Zach as well, where he wanted to celebrate the 6-month anniversary, and she was like, "Whoa, I'm not used to what we have."
She's not used to commitment.
Yeah, and steady commitment without all the drama. So she was a bit surprised, and she wasn't into the celebrating 6 months thing. Like, she's not used to that. So, but they listened to one another. They talked about this, and they ended up being really cute, drinking the milkshake.
Yay.
So this is where we left last episode. I said we jump in this one and check out where the characters go next. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
In the meantime, let's go.
What I want to do is drive over to her apartment right now and just ask her, are we in a relationship or are we not?
Make it clear if you're on a break.
Ryan. Is she back together with her lesbian ex? And if so, are they open to some sort of menage a three-way as in the film Summer Lovers?
You have to wonder about it, it's probably not happening.
Which part, the threesome or the relationship?
Maybe both. At this point, maybe both.
You should go to Alex, but instead of asking her what she wants, you tell her what you want.
Is that how it works with you in Summer?
There's no right way. Depends on the person.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You just need to be honest with what you expect of the relationship.
Hey, come on, we can squeeze you in.
Oh, he's the left out.
See you guys later. Oh, no, where are you going? To get what I want.
To get my girl. But yeah, that would have been awkward to being the only alone guy between
The
couples.
fifth wheel.
Yeah. Right back where we started from. California.
We put on the glasses just for that.
Why not? Is it only orange juice? No. Marissa!
Marissa, you're not at school?
Yeah, you're not at work.
No, I'm running late. When your mother leaves town, my life goes to pieces.
Seemed like you could use the vacation.
She's not on vacation. She's doing research.
She's in Europe doing research for a magazine about Orange County.
Do you need a ride to school?
Yeah.
Enjoying the research.
I'm not going. I'm not feeling so well.
Yeah, right.
I figured I should probably just stay home and rest in case, it's West Nile or something.
All right, well, I'll be in my office all day if you need me.
These parents don't care
Pick
enough,
up, I'll
man.
just be sleeping. Hello. So what are we doing today?
Don't you have school?
Yeah, but my mom's in Europe and my stepdad's completely clueless.
Are you sick of me yet? We've hung out every single day this week.
Are
Okay.
you sick of me?
Jody's still here. We got into this huge fight and then
And
you
then
spent the
Seth is
rest of the
showing
night
up.
Oh god.
making
Alex, make up your
Say
mind.
goodbye, Val.
are you calling me from outside my door? Because that would be
Reality check.
Ah, good to see you too. Is that your water ready?
yes. Jody's taking a shower.
Oh, Jody's still here.
And she's not even the one you need to worry about.
Fantastic. Listen, I just need to know where I stand, okay?
I don't do relationships.
Well, you did, Jody.
Yes, and look how well that turned out. What is that supposed to mean?
Jody.
You know who she reminds me
I
of?
didn't want you to meet.
Sherry
I'm going
Appleby.
back to bed. I'm
Roswell.
sorry.
Yeah, but that's not
I know it's not her.
I know her.
I know her too, I just don't know where I've seen her before. So it looks like she straight up just decided not to date Seth anymore. And she's having a lot of fun with Marissa. I just would rather she tell him the truth.
Hi, Dad. It's your illegitimate daughter. Want to have lunch?
You can always have Kirsten talk to him for you.
Yeah, she has a couple times.
He's not interested.
He'll call, right? I mean, he's got to sooner or later.
Yeah, right. Sooner or later.
You're not really sure, Ryan.
He doesn't have faith in the guy, and neither do I.
At the moment, this is the only beach-adjacent property we have in your price range, Mr. Cohen.
Oh.
Who are you kidding, Gail? This place is a first-class dump, and I like it.
He could turn it into anything, though.
You just like the idea of having an office near the beach so you can surf between clients.
I hadn't even thought of that.
This is a surf shack, not a law
That's
office.
exactly why I like it.
Makes it more reliable.
Unbelievable. How are you? It's my
Maybe.
professional proposal.
If he wants to connect with the people who don't have money, the people that, you know, need help and are in a desperate situation, this is actually good. Less
Something more-
intimidating.
Something more approachable.
We can talk about
How'd it go?
The good news is she told Jody to get the hell out too, so.
Sorry, man. Do something for you.
Yeah.
Go Sam. All right. Continue to doodle. Oh. This is what you should be doing.
I draw the women who've wronged me as whip-wielding warrior princesses.
Yeah, in your own comic. Dude.
That would be a
Yeah,
thing.
that'd be nice.
Cohen, I got you a double latte because you looked sad.
Thanks.
Cohen's gonna do his own comic.
Yes?
No, I don't want.
Maybe you should.
Yeah,
What are you
sure.
talking about? Do you not want to do it?
No, I do, sort of. I
Well, then let's bounce some ideas around, man. Study hall right now. Let's go.
All right.
He's being a bro, okay? He needs to help the bro.
Trying to happy him up a bit.
So you and Seth are friends, and you and Jody are over, finished.
She says she doesn't want relationships, and that's why she left Seth. I hope Marissa doesn't have in her mind that she could turn this into a relationship too.
We bought each other these matching heart-shaped necklaces like a year ago, and mine's gone. I can't believe her. She was using the fact that I still wear mine as a sign that I'm not over her, which I am. I just...
Yeah, but she's talking about because you are over her, I guess.
Let's go get it.
I can't, I have work.
So we'll go tomorrow.
How? You have school.
No. I have a mom who's spa hopping and a
Oh,
stepdad
girl.
who doesn't care about anyone but himself.
She would be having a wake-up call after high school if she graduates.
I think that she will graduate because of her parents' money.
Kirsten's not here.
I'm actually here to see you.
You need to step up.
It's about Lindsay. She's been asking questions about you. Who you are, what you like. She still wants to get to know you.
She sent you here to tell me this?
She has no idea I'm here. I just thought maybe I should
Continue to position yourself between me and members of my family.
Between?
Ryan,
He's
if I
trying to
wanted a
help it.
relationship with Lindsay, I would have one.
Funny, that's what she said.
Smart girl.
You have no idea.
It's the fact that
How's
he's not
your
willing
relationship with your
to...
father, Ryan?
Oh, shut up.
Still in jail?
And you would be too if it weren't for Sandy.
True.
Yeah.
I guess Lindsay and I are both better off. Thank you so much for your time.
That was a fucking low blow. And with his found family, he's got a great relationship, man, so you can't compare.
I was under the impression that you'd become a successful lawyer.
Oh, Max.
It's hard to believe it. It's been over 20 years since you were my favorite student.
It is so good to see you. So what brings you here?
I have to find Rebecca.
Why now? After all this time.
Who's Rebecca?
Well, Sandy, I've had a couple of strokes. Doctors told me that I
His
should
daughter?
get my affairs in order as soon as possible. I want to be able to see my daughter once again before.
You know, I haven't heard a thing since she ran away to Canada. 22 years ago.
I just thought that if she'd get in touch with anybody, Sandy, it'd be you. You were the love of her life.
Oh.
Do not bring problems to us, please.
I'll see what I can do.
Some drama back in the day? Coming back?
Sandy.
Rebecca Bloom, love of your life.
She is not the love of my life.
Sandy, you were engaged to be married.
We were engaged to be engaged.
Sandy, she fled the country.
Well, I know. Her dad
Okay.
is dying and he asked me to find her for her.
Sounds like she was something.
If I find her, I'm going to try and convince her to turn herself in and let the case go to trial.
Pretty hard thing to convince people to do. Go to prison.
Well, you know, I called several times to check up on you yesterday.
Huh, I must have been asleep.
I was worried.
Gotta go.
Where?
He seems to care minimum, so yeah.
Oh my
Marissa, come
god.
back here.
Or what?
He's
you know
in
what, if you want to
charge.
parent someone, why don't you go over to Lindsay's house and ruin her life? That's right, you already have. Don't wait up.
point, but he's the adult in your house right now. He's in charge.
What's it about?
My God.
It was Caleb. He wants to have dinner tonight.
You're kidding.
Will you come with me?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Please. I'm not gonna go without you.
This is gonna make for one awkward dinner.
Emancipated from her parents.
Hey,
Oh.
he's in everything.
I'm looking for Rebecca, her father. He's sick. He's looking for her.
He can look as far and wide as he wants to. He's never gonna find her.
So you're not gonna help me?
Oh, I can't help you, Sandy. She's dead.
Oh, for real? Or she changed her identity or something? For the old man's sake, I kind of wish this is not true.
Don't mention anything about the necklace.
I thought you were over her.
I am. I just don't let her talk me into staying the night.
She still has a lot of influence on her.
Take me home.
There's a lot of history between these two.
I had a feeling. Wait,
Hey!
what is she doing here?
We came to get Alex's stuff. And we're not staying.
Thank God she came because, she's weak when it comes to her ex.
Hey, can I see this?
Yeah, sure.
What would be his
Wow.
superpower? He's good.
Is this the merch?
Zach seeing these?
No, I was gonna show him tonight.
No, you are not. You're not gonna show this to Zach.
They're just drawings.
So the girl you were clearly obsessed with.
Okay, first of all, obsessed. It's a pretty strong word.
No. Your fucking boat is called Summer.
We have proof.
Alex is kind of not in the picture anymore. Maybe the drawings and, thinking about that is going to bring back the spark. It's still there. I tell you, it's still there. It sucks for Zach, but it's still there.
How can you say these are yours?
Because I bought them?
Okay, see, that is your problem.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
She's been looking everywhere, and then she comes in and she finds it in 2 seconds or something.
I want you to stay. I wanted to talk about what's going on here.
I don't know why they broke up, but she's supposed to be over you, so there's a reason.
Why don't you take Alex's cheap home? I'll bring her back later.
Well, do you think I'm really gonna leave my girlfriend alone with you overnight?
I thought she wasn't your girlfriend.
Yeah, well, think again.
Does Alex seem a little bit scared of being with Jody alone?
She's vulnerable when it comes to her.
I got my fat jeans, I got my CDs, and who cares if I didn't get my heart?
You didn't look in the jewelry box?
I was thinking like, and now you have both.
Oh, it's a cute
No.
necklace.
This one's yours.
Okay, it's turning into an actual thing.
Yeah, but I don't think this is gonna be healthy.
She needs a rebound, it looks like, and she needs a rebound.
Guess we gotta get you home, huh?
Is it healthy? They can do whatever they want. I mean, as long as Alex has a conversation with Seth, which she had in this episode, and she kind of said she was over the relationship.
Jack Kirby and...
You were supposed to pick me up over an hour ago.
No, I'm sorry. Seth and I were just...
I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry. Listen, Seth, I'll call you. We're leaving.
Wait, no, we're not.
She's gonna see the drawings.
Come on, did you do these?
She's gonna be interested and she's gonna pitch in.
She's gonna see herself.
I wanna see mine. Where am I?
Where am I?
Not finished yet. Just wanted to get the attitude right.
If she finds the drawings, she's gonna see the love and
I
adoration.
don't think girls will be an issue ever. Shoot, I left my purse upstairs.
Oh, she's gonna find it.
Definitely. We're setting them up to be
And
together
I mean,
again.
he put Tots and the others drawing, but with her.
It was an obsession. It was
I mean,
love.
hers are really, really good. Like, you can see the passion when he was drawing her hero persona.
I know. It's how he sees her. And it's beautiful.
Come on, son. We're gonna be late. What are you doing out there?
She's leaving with it. Yep. We're setting them up to go back together. I'm sorry, Zach. I love you, but...
Oh.
I meant to call you right after the holidays, but work has been all consuming.
Don't lie to her, please.
I mean,
Hey, sorry I'm late. Traffic.
that's okay. We just got menus.
I should have assumed Ryan would want to make himself part of this.
He didn't. I asked him to come.
Can you stop hating people, man?
You've already scammed your way into one of my daughter's lives. Why stop there?
This isn't about me.
Isn't it? You came to my office, you show up at dinner.
You went to his office?
I was just trying to help.
What is it that the two of you really want?
You're assuming shit.
What?
new
Fuck
car.
off. You're a piece of
Probably
shit,
drop by my
dude.
office with a list
Seriously.
of demands. I should cover it. Good night.
Fuck you, man.
Seriously, Lindsay, go see him, give him your peace of mind, say that he's a piece of shit.
He sees the worst in these guys, like he has such a low esteem of them that he, you know, makes judgment and he doesn't care.
You're still in love with her.
No. I mean, you never forget about your old loves, but doesn't mean he doesn't love you more.
She's dead.
It's someone he used to really care about. It's normal that he's invested, and now it's normal that he's sad.
And it's not even just for her, it's for her dad too.
Yeah.
Like, he respects her dad so much.
Just watch her fall back in love with Seth, little by little. It's happening. We're midway through the season, it's happening. Seeing yourself through the eyes of someone else and seeing how beautiful you are, it can make you, you know,
Beautiful force of
strong.
nature.
Yeah.
I mean, those are really great. Next time for his birthday, she's gonna show up like this.
Really hates you. So for you to have gone to his office for me was...
A mistake.
It was sweet.
I really didn't want anything from him. I just wanted to ask him some questions, you know? Maybe I don't need it done. You know, I've gone all this time without one. It turned out okay.
Well, you definitely don't need him. Like, don't feel forced to have him in your life if he's shitty. It is gonna be grief. It's something she has to get over, but it's not her fault. It's his fault. He's the shitty one.
Oh my God. What have you done?
Get out of here, Caleb.
This is my house. My home.
Fine. You know what, then we'll leave.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, really? Are you gonna stop me?
You should.
That's what I thought.
Not that she can't have a relationship or anything, but the way she's just talking to the people that are in charge.
She has a lot of problem with authority.
I know.
Especially family authority.
I came to return something that I stole.
Of course he thinks of that, like it had to be that. My luck is not, you know.
Oh, snaps.
I know that it's totally creepy, and I'm sorry, and I will destroy all of them right now. I just need to find my X-Acto knife.
No, Cohen. I think they're really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, the boobs are a little big, but
It's comics.
aren't they? And you know, I'm not so sure about the mask either.
Aww.
Oh.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah? So then, you don't mind?
No, well, not as long as I have boob approval.
Have your ex focus on your boobs while he draws you?
Do you mind if I have one of these?
And you can actually have them all if you want.
Yeah,
Maybe it's not such a good idea to tell Zach about them all.
I was just thinking the same thing.
No.
That means it's unhealthy. If you share something like that between you and he doesn't know, it's bad. But I'm loving this anyway.
I'm sad for Zach,
I'm
though.
sad for Zach.
I mean, he's the technically exact copy of Seth without the flame and passion.
He's a really good boyfriend. He's just the one that he's with Summer in a not boring relationship, but a steady, slow relationship. Whereas with Seth, she's got the passion, the fire burning passion. It's different. It's just different. And he doesn't compare.
I'm sorry to have called you here so late. Oh, no. Actually, Sanford, I was going to call you. I have something to show you.
What is it?
His daughter? So she wasn't dead. She pretended.
Rebecca.
Well, the fact that it ends on that note means she's coming back. I don't know what that means for Kirsten. I'm a bit afraid of what that means for Kirsten, because especially like he said he was over her, and finding her to help his professor is one thing, but thinking she's dead and then finding her on his doorstep like that, alive, it's gonna be a rush of emotions. It's gonna be the reunion. It's gonna be all of that together. So who knows what that's gonna lead to.
I believe in his feeling for Kirsten.
I believe in that
That's the
too.
thing.
What I'm afraid of is Kirsten jumping to conclusions. She herself said she wasn't over her, and she called her the love of his life, and
Yeah,
She made me
but-
feel like she was the one that Sandy got stuck with when he was in love with someone else. So we'll see. But I think that now it's
But
sweet, but it could turn ugly real
The
quickly.
same could have been said between her and Jimmy, and
it led to some problems.
Yeah, but they still talk it up, and they were okay after.
Yeah, but there's gonna be drama first.
Of course, it's a teen show.
It's probably gonna end well, but in the meantime, it's probably gonna be full of drama. The thing is, he needs to, at least he needs to tell the truth to Kirsten. I know it's gonna bring insecurities and it's gonna bring a lot of like, oh shit, like questions.
He was told that she was dead, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, if he doesn't tell her that she showed up alive, she might think he lied to her to keep this, to himself.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
He needs to come clean with Kirsten about this.
Yeah.
With Caleb, though.
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
I know that many people came to him asking for favors, asking for money. I'm pretty sure that he knows also that Julie is only with him because of his money.
This is his whole life. This is how he raised his family. They're about the business, the money, not feelings. He's a businessman first and a human being later. And he always...
Not even just father, human being.
Yeah. He always thinks the worst of people. Like, he assumes. He's got prejudices. He's got, low esteem of everyone else around him. Like, when Ryan showed up, he went straight to, oh, okay, you're a poor guy who takes advantage of my daughter's charity. Like, he went straight to that conclusion, and he's too stubborn to change his way of thinking. So Ryan may be the best guy ever. He may be doing the best things to help the family. He's always gonna see, him trying to mess things up. He's never gonna change that idea. And now, because of that prejudice he's got against Ryan, he jumped to conclusions with Lindsay. Oh, you must need money. It's always about that. It's because he thinks like that. He always thinks about not feelings, but opportunities. Anyway.
Opportunities?
Opportunities, yeah. My.
Well, he's always expecting people to ask him for stuff.
But
Like,
that's why...
if you want to have a relationship with me, or if you come to me because you want to get something out of me.
But he's the same. He always thinks of what he can get from the people around him. It's not about relationship. He has no social skill.
It's a transactional relationship.
Yeah, so since he's like that, and the people he knows are like that, he expects everyone to be like that, and he makes judgment. And unfortunately, my man, you just destroyed your chance at a relationship with Lindsay, which could have been great for both of you, but there you go. What he said at that restaurant was fucking heartbreaking for Lindsay. And I will say, I get it, she's missing a dad. She wishes she could have one. Now she knows he's around, he exists. She wishes she could know him. Of course, you can go your whole life without a father, but when you see people around you who have both, it's normal to feel like you're missing something and you want to see what that's like. And now that he's here, she saw the opportunity, but he turned out to be a fucking disappointment. And I hope she doesn't blame herself for what happened, because it's totally Caleb's fault. Even Ryan, he's like, I messed up. I went, to him. I tried to help. No, it's not your fault. It's his fault. He's the piece of shit.
Ryan was just a really sweet boyfriend.
Yeah.
Telling Caleb that Lindsay would like to have some sort of relationship with you, talk to her, call her, show her that you exist.
He knew.
And he decided, even though that Caleb hates his guts, to be our supportive boyfriend and go with her to this diner.
And you're thinking that the guy may have some emotions in him and he may make the right choice, but no, you have too much faith in the guy. I think when it comes to business, it's one thing, but when it comes to relationship, he's the worst. And Lindsay needs to, it's gonna take a little while, but, and maybe Caleb is gonna change in the future, which I don't know, but he's at that age where, changing is difficult. And I hope Lindsay realizes, she said it, she went her whole life without a dad. Maybe she doesn't need one. It's true. You don't need him, especially if he's the shittiest guy around. You don't need him in your life.
Yeah.
It is sad. It is a loss you have to mourn over, but you're honestly winning if he's not around.
Yeah.
In this situation.
The only thing though with Caleb is I see that he's technically trying with Marissa to have some sort of authority figure to just keep her in check. You know, you're not feeling well? Okay, fine, I'm gonna call you at home to check up on you. And
he's married to her mom, and he's in charge. He kind of has to be the parent right now, and like he used to have daughters. He knows what it's like. Like he's the parental figure right now. So for Julie's sake and even Marissa's sake, he needs to check on her. But Marissa being Marissa, yes, she doesn't like authority figures. She hates her mom. But she's her mom. Caleb is not even a parent. So she completely rejects the idea of him parenting her. And you on top of that, you add the fact that she doesn't like to be told what to do. I just hate being an adult. I know that as a teenager, it sucks to go to school and stuff, but you need it for life. And I know like rich people might be saying that they don't really need diplomas to go anywhere in life because they have the connections and they have the money, but it is important, and she doesn't care, and it makes her out to be such a brat. I don't like Caleb, but he is in his house. He is in charge of Marissa, in charge of her safety. He has the right to ask what's going on and to call and to make her stay home if he wants her to.
Unfortunately, Alex is not a good influence of Marissa. She's this free spirit, and she's okay to let Marissa be enabled with what she wants to do. Now, I mean, I know that Marissa wants to let loose. She wants to rebel. She wants to be this sort of free spirit against her mom. And this is Alex. It's just all that she wants to be.
And that's the thing I said.
She's doing what she wants. She's doing her own rules.
She's emancipated.
She doesn't have to give.
She is the version of Marissa that she wishes she could be, like the free one who doesn't have to, answer to anyone, who can drink, get tattoos, have relationships that are not complicated, or at least like they are complicated, but she's still a free spirit. And I said in the episode, like, unfortunately, she connects a lot with Alex, and on their own, they're great. Like, Alex is a great girl, but Marissa connects with the parts of Alex that are problematic.
Yeah.
And even Alex knows that they're problematic. That's why when she was with Seth, like, she didn't feel like she was good enough because she knew that she did stuff, that she was a certain way. Like, I'm not against emancipation. I'm not against getting tattoos, drinking when you want to, have, what she does with her life is her life. Mm-hmm. But she herself said that she had, that she did stuff that she wasn't proud of. And unfortunately, I think that's the thing that Marissa connects with. But Alex has lived through it. And, she says she misses her parents sometimes. Like, she understands the good and the bad. She lived it. But Marissa sees it as a glorification of that lifestyle. She's like, oh, she can do it, so I could do it too. But if she were in her shoes, she'd probably realize how fucked up it is. Like, if you're Alex, as Alex, you can't go to your parents and ask for money whenever you want to.
Nope, you need to work for it.
You need to work for it. You can't just you're free, but you've got to take care of yourself. Like, it's not the perfect lifestyle that she thinks it is.
If you messed up, you're gonna be treated as an adult too.
There's that as well. And I think she doesn't understand that. I mean, we'll see where that goes. It's just that right now, this episode, I thought Marissa was a brat. Like, what she did with Alex was great.
She's a brat since season 1, technically.
Yeah, but what I don't like I said, I don't like Caleb, but the way she talked to him in this episode, I'm like, he's just asking about you, like
about your well-being.
And he had a right to, like, he's in charge of you right now. He had a right to.
You said that you were sick. You went to LA instead of school, and you got a tattoo.
Which, by the way, you should technically not be able to get a tattoo before 18.
No, without your parent. But maybe Alex knew some people who did it, because technically you cannot have one without your parental approval.
And the thing is, it's Marissa. Whenever she gets into something, she goes fucking hard. Like, she goes all the way into that thing. She doesn't hold back, and she hung out with Alex for 1 week, and she's already getting matching tattoos. Her tattoo matches Alex. Well, I think that she gets attached.
Matching necklace also.
She is so dependent for love and affection that whenever she finds someone she likes or cares about, she kind of goes all in, and she ends up hurt in the end because people don't, either they can't, you know, keep up and they can't, you know, sustain the level of attention she needs, or they don't put as much as she wants in the relationship and they leave.
Yeah.
So she's gonna end up hurt. And Alex was just in a relationship with someone who still has a hold over her. What Marissa did for Alex with her ex, that's great. Like, she helped her, she got her out, she managed to make sure that, you know, you're gonna leave, you're not staying the night. You said she wasn't good for you, so you're leaving. I love that, it's great. But you just left someone that wasn't good for you, and you're jumping right back into something with Marissa.
Who is not good for you. I'll be honest with you guys, as of now, Marissa is not good to be in a relationship.
No, she needs to work on herself first.
Yes.
Which I don't know if she'll ever do that, but...
No, because she runs away from her problems.
But even Alex, literally, last time she talked to Seth, she was saying she doesn't do relationship stuff. So what she has, or what she's about to have with Marissa, is meant to be just a fling. So if Marissa wants more, Alex is not technically supposed to be able to give it. And if she does give it, she lied to Seth, which is fucked up. But Alex doesn't know what she wants.
She doesn't know it. But I mean, I think that Alex knew sort of that Seth was
not the guy for her.
Not the guy for her, but maybe he was in a stable environment with his family, with Ryan. Like, he could be something great, and she might be scared of commitment. And to say, oh, if I'm with Seth, I'm willing to be in a really healthy commitment, well, LT relationship.
He had what she wishes she could have, I think.
Yeah, but she might not be ready for this yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is so too uncertain of what she wants, and her breakup is so recent with both Seth and the ex. She doesn't know where to go next. She doesn't know what to do. So to jump in a relationship with Marissa right now is not good. Like, they didn't do that officially, but it's definitely what's happening.
That's a really messed up cocktail, guys.
And even Marissa, like, mentally she's not in a stable place, and she just also had a breakup, and she had the fight with Ryan. Like, she still she still remembers the Ryan episode and everything that went on with them. Like, she is not ready for something else, but they are so quick to jump into relationships because they need attention, they need love. They don't have that with their families, so they're desperate for it. And it ends up getting them hurt.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do. We're just speculating, based on what we saw and what we know of these characters. Of course, it could go a completely different way, but right now I'm only seeing Marissa rebelling more.
Flames and explosive and a huge bang.
I'm expecting Marissa to rebel even more, since now with Alex, and her mom is definitely not gonna love that. and I mean, I don't even know about Seth. Like, he seemed to not move on really quickly, but he seems to understand that it's never gonna happen again with Alex. So hopefully that's true, and he can move on to Summer, because I think this is what we're setting up here. Come back between the two, because like I said in the episode, for Summer, seeing herself through the eyes of Seth,
like a strong, empowering character in his mind.
It's really, I think she needs that. Like, we talked about Summer and how she is as a character, and I think, she also needs someone to care. She needs someone to value her and not just see her as a hookup. Yeah, she needs someone that puts her on a pedestal and gives her strength, and he just did that. Like, I know it's from last time, but he drew her in the same way, in an even better way. No mask and stuff. Like, she wanted that, and he gave her that.
Her true self.
He already gave her that. So he still understands her. He still cares. It shows, and I think it reignited the little spark. I'm just really sad about what it means for Zach, because he's a sweet guy.
We can compare these two relationships between Seth, Zach, and Summer, and Sandy, Kirsten, and Rebecca. Past relationship with your current relationship. When you have past feeling, like you have a really strong history with your past boyfriend, girlfriend, or lovers.
The passion and the spark.
Yeah.
Sometimes the passion and the spark is dangerous, and that's not what you need to be happy in life. It's intense, and it makes you feel great in the moment, but it's unhealthy. So you go with the steady, a little less passionate, but sometimes that type of love is stronger and lasts longer. Kind of like Sandy with Kirsten, I feel like what they have is really strong, but you would feel threatened by the passion and the spark and stuff. And sometimes, like, especially when you're teenagers, the spark and the passion is what you aim for. So between Seth and Zach, she does have the spark and the passion and the intensity with Seth, but when they started dating, it wasn't healthy because they were not at a place where they could match each other. They still had issues. So now she had something with Zach, which is a lot more steady, and it could go on forever. Like they fit well together. He's a bit like Seth, so it fits. But that spark is not gone, and if they both matured enough to go back together and make it last, then Zach, I'm sorry, but you're going.
I just hope that she's not gonna mess it up and go behind his back in a fit of passion.
That would suck.
I mean, decide about your feelings. Like, if you're still in love with Seth, fine. Just tell Zach that you're not gonna break up with him and go with Seth. It's gonna stop because Zach is friend with Seth. But the healthy thing to do would just to
tell the truth.
Try to decide what your heart wants.
It's always difficult.
Go for it in the right way, you know.
Feelings are hard, especially in that time, and but cheating is not okay, and going behind someone's back is definitely not okay. So yeah, if she figures out that she still has feelings for Seth, which I think is gonna happen, they're our endgame. No fucking way people talk about these two and they dated only for one season. So yeah, so I mean, if you do realize you still have feelings for Seth, which I think she's starting to maybe open that path, be honest with Zach. And it's sad if he needs, I mean, if he goes, he goes. If he doesn't stay friends, it's okay, I understand. But
just the fact that she's willing to not show the hard book to Zach
it's a clear sign.
It's a red flag.
And I mean, if it was something like, oh, I drew that when we were together back then, and she was like, oh, okay, well, we'll get rid of it because it no longer is a thing. It's one thing. Like, we'll not show him because it only hurts or it's going to make him feel insecure. That's one thing. But the fact that she's like, no, keep it. Like, I like it. And they're sharing this and they're like, oh, okay, I'll improve the drawing and you can focus on it. Like, the fact that they're making this a thing and they still refuse to show it to him shows that they're ashamed of what it means to him or what it would mean to him. If you're lying, it means you know it's not right. So we'll see. But it was a good episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one shall be on YouTube next week, guys. So we're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye.